Hi, good morning, everyone. Um, our chair, our presiding officer, Attorney Rob, just texted me that he's experiencing technical difficulty in his what you call this mic. So I will be facilitating in his behalf now, but he will be joining in us in a short. So perhaps to start the proceedings for today, may we request the Secretariat to please conduct a quick roll call.
Yes, good morning, Attorney Marty. For the roll call, Attorney Roberto Martinez Buenaventura,
Present online.
Lieutenant Colonel Valentino Junela,
Present online.
Engineer Cecilio Ortiz,
Good morning, present online.
Miss Amnes G. Gabriel,
Present online.
Miss Dayan Ines Brinyas,
Present online.
and our end user, Engineer Emerson Salas.
Present po online.
Thank you. And for the back, TWG, Attorney Frank Edward Marty,
Present.
Attorney Edilisa M. Irugin, Engineer Alexander M. Abad,
Present.
Engineer Raul Cruzena,
Uh, on leave.
Engineer Michael Ian Ilagan,
Present.
Engineer Darwin Lintag,
Also present here.
Present.
Engineer Eva Lazatin,
Present.
Engineer April Joy Puruganan,
Present.
Engineer Joseph Y. Torrefranca, Engineer Norek T. Baes, Engineer Gary M. J.
Present po, sir, online.
Morning, sir. Engineer Adelio Arganda, and Miss Maria Cristina B. Balonon. And for the Secretariat Head, Dr. Rolly T. Bayaban. Next, Attorney Iris S. Bushon.
Present, sir.
Miss Melina C. Reyes.
Present po.
And myself, Sunny T. Villabert. And next is Mr. Thomas Duke Santos. Miss Desas E. Casimiro.
Present po.
Miss Karisma Aquino. Miss Sofia Paula Fulmaran.
Present, sir.
Good morning po. And Miss Sandra Sardan. Mr. Nathaniel C. Tordesillas.
Present po.
And our administrator, Miss Rita Linda P. Peleo. And for observers, let's see, from IAS, Miss Jane Velasco. And we also send this to
Present online.
Good morning po, ma'am. And PCCIN ASFI po. That's all for now.
Thank you, Sunny. So may we confirm from the Secretariat if we do have
Again, Attorney Marty?
may we confirm from the Secretariat if we do have a quorum?
Yes po, we have a quorum. More than half of the committee po.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go now to the agenda of our morning's meeting. This is for the pre-bid conference for the Baler Airport Development Project Phase 2, construction of passenger terminal building with bid number 2102309, Charlie, amounting 382,304 pesos and 3 centavos, a DOTR downloaded project. So may we request the technical working group from the ADMS to present the project details and bid documents for this project. Engineer Mike? Sonny, before we proceed with the presentation, may we confirm if we do have bidders for today's proceeding?
Yes, good morning. I think we have the SM Castro.
Mhm.
Or, to the leaders, kindly introduce yourself and your company presenting.
Um, for our bidders po, for records purposes, may we request you to state your name and the company you represent, or if you do not have the microphone, you can type in the chat box the name of your company and the company representative, please. So,
May I
um,
start?
yes, go ahead, sir.
Well, I am engineer Santiago Castro. I am representing SM Castro Management and Construction Services for your
Good morning.
information.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
Any other bidders?
Attorney Martin, we have someone message on our chat box from
Mhm.
Jomar Nicolas from EM Cuerpo Incorporated.
Good morning, Mr. Jomar. Any other bidders? Anyway, sige. During sa question and answers na lang, they can introduce themselves na lang din. Anyway, we will proceed with the presentation. Engineer Mike Ilagan of the ADMS Technical Working Group will present the project. Go ahead, engineer.
Thank you for hindi ganun siya. Basta hindi. Yan. Hindi siya pero hindi siya full screen.
Sige lang.
Okay. Good morning, members of the back and prospective bidders. This is the pre-bid conference for Baler Airport Development Project Phase 2, construction of passenger terminal building. So ITB1, procuring entities, CAAP, and the name of the contract, Baler Airport Development Project Phase 2, construction of passenger terminal building with identification number, bid number 21-023-09 Charlie. The funding source is from the DOTR downloaded projects GAA CY 2017 with amount of 154,382,304 pesos and 3 centavos. ITB3, Certificate of Site Inspection, duly signed by Mr. Jerome Mingua, OIC of Baler Airport, or his duly authorized representative. Included in the Certificate of Site Inspection are the following: a copy of company ID of the person who conducted the site inspection, copy of the airport facility visitor's logbook, and picture of the proposed site, including the personnel who conducted the site inspection, together with the airport manager, officer in charge, or his duly authorized representative. Bids not complying shall be disqualified. This is the sample form of the site inspection and the company ID and airport logbook. ITB 5.2, for this purpose, similar contracts shall refer to contracts which have the same major categories of work, which shall be building construction, improvement, rehabilitation, or repair. ITB 7.1, subcontracting is not allowed. ITB 10.1, bidders shall submit all eligibility and technical documents as specified in Section 10 checklist of technical and financial documents. ITB 10.3, valid pickup license or special pickup license in case of joint venture and registration. Region B, license category A, building and industrial plant for the type of cost of the contract to be bid. Bids not complying shall be disqualified. ITB 10.4, the minimum work experience requirements for key personnel are the following. With 5 years in general engineering and 3 years in building, construction, improvement, rehabilitation, or repair. Bids not complying shall be disqualified. ITB 10.5, this is the minimum requirements for major equipment. Bids not complying shall be disqualified. ITB 11.1, the discounts stated in the financial bid form shall be computer written with the same font style and size of the whole text of the said form. Discounts that are either handwritten, typewritten, or computer written in other font style and size shall not be considered. Bids not complying shall be disqualified. ITB 11.1, the second bid envelope shall contain the financial documents as specified in Section 10 checklist of technical and financial documents. This shall include the following: the original duly signed and accomplished financial bid form, bill of quantities, summary of bid proposal, bill of materials and cost estimates, summary sheet indicating the unit price of construction materials, labor rates and equipment rentals, and cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. Modifications and or alterations on the stated requirements in the financial documents form shall not be allowed. Applicable CAAP BAC standard forms included in this bid docs shall be complied in accordance with the prescribed forms under Section 9 bidding forms Annex A and B. A bids not compliant shall be disqualified. ITB 11.2, bid exceeding the ABC shall be disqualified. ITB 15.1, I will go through this. Ano ba ito? Bid security. Bagal. Galang. ITB 16.0, each and every page thereof shall be an initial signed by the duly authorized representative of the bidder. Submitted eligibility, technical, and financial documents shall be properly marked with an index tab and must be sequentially paginated in an appropriate order in the form. Example, page 3 of 100, page of number of last page of the document per envelope basis. Pagination shall be sequential based on the entire span of the whole documents inside the envelope. Bids not comply shall be disqualified. This is the sample illustration of the table of contents, index tab, and page pagination and signature. This is the sample illustration of the 10 envelope system where inside the main envelope are 3 envelopes, the original bid, copy 1 and copy 2. And each envelope contains the technical and eligibility component and the financial component. All envelopes must be labeled as follows: name of the contract to be bid in capital letters, name and address of the bidder in capital letters, name and address of the procuring entities back identified in the ITB clause number 10.1, bear the specific identification of this bidding process indicated in the invitation to bid, and bear a warning: do not open before the date and time for the opening of bids. The entity's address is CAAP Mia Road, corner Ninoy Aquino Avenue, Pasay City. The chairman for bids of the Bids and Awards Committee of Charlie is Captain Donaldo A. Mendoza. The desk for submission is back office, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. Deadline of submission is at 12 October 2021, 2 p.m. The place of bid opening is CAAP Conference Room. Date and time of bid opening is at 2 p.m. of 12 October 2021. ITB 19.2 partial bid is not allowed. ITB 21.0, the following relevant project documents are required to be submitted by the successful bidder who submitted the LSCRB as part of the contract agreement during its signing. Here the standard forms. We'll go through with the checklist of the technical and financial documents. For the technical component envelope, legal documents, valid field registration certificate, registration certificate from SEC or DTI, mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the place of business of the proposed bidder is located, tax clearance, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, statement of the bidder's singular-related contract, Philippine PCAB license or special PCAB license in case of joint venture, original copy of bid security, organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, list of contractors' major equipment units, original duly signed omnibus form statement, which includes the following: certification under oath attesting that they have no pending case against the government, legal clearance to be issued by the CAAP Enforcement and Legal Service, and bid bulletin if applicable. Also, the certificate of site inspection, and then the copy of company ID of the person who conducted the site inspection, copy of the facility visitor's logbook, and picture of the site, including the person who conducted the inspection and the representative of the airport manager. For the technical component envelope, the prospective bidder's audited financial statement, the bidder's net financial contracting capacity, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement, for the financial component envelope, original duly signed financial bid form, original duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, summary of bid proposal, bill of materials and cost estimates, summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals, and cash flow by quarter and payment schedule. For the project technical details, scope of work the duration of this project is 420 calendar days, inclusive of 23 rainy and unworkable days. So we have SPL1, mobilization, demobilization. Then we have earthworks, clearing and grubbing works, embankment works. For the passenger terminal building, we have civil structural works. Under this is the site works, concrete works, masonry works, steel works, and moisture and thermal protection works. Under architectural works, we have carpentry works, painting works, doors and glazing works, and furniture. For electrical works, we have lighting and power conduit and fittings, wires and cable, electrical wiring devices, lighting fixtures, boxes, ACU power supply, panel board and metering, grounding system, feeder conductors, feeder conduits and fittings, service entrance conduits and fittings, termination accessories, CCTV system, fire detection and alarm system, and public address system. Note, the contractor must secure the testing and commissioning of electrical works. For under plumbing works, we have site works, sewer line system, water line system, storm drain system, septic tank and catch basin, and fixtures and accessories. SPL2, temporary facilities for the staff house and service vehicle. So the site development plan, so this is the perspective of the proposed passenger terminal building. This is the location of the passenger terminal building. The front elevation, rear elevation, side elevation, the ground floor plan, second floor plan, and that's all. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. So at this juncture, we open the floor for any queries or clarification from our prospective leaders.
Hello po.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Kindly introduce your name and the company you represent, and then your question.
Ezra Larita po, from Ronmar Construction po.
Go ahead, sir.
Tanong lang po kung need pa po ba mag-site visit po.
Yes, sir. Requirement po yung site visit pa rin po kasi kailangan po natin kasama po sa technical documents yung submission ng site inspection certificate at the same time yung mga pictures and the logbook po, sir.
Okay po, copy po.
Thank you from Ron Mark. Any other questions po?
Meron po. I am from SM Castro Management and Construction Services. I'm Engineer Santiago Castro.
Go ahead, sir.
Is construction or building permit needed for the project?
Okay, sir. We will refer you, sir, to the ADMS technical working group.
Sir, Emerson Saras po. Regarding
yes, go ahead.
if I may, yung building permits, if the LGU sa Baler po, kung i-require po nila yun, kailangan po talaga yung building permits natin.
Is that what we want to be assured is the building permit because that will entail costs also. Will it be necessary or not? That is our question, sir.
Yes, sir. Necessary po yun.
So wala pong items for the building permit cost.
Sir, yung nasa scope of work po natin yan, yung tungkol sa building permits.
Saan po? Saan po nakalagay?
Sir, we wish to you po.
Sir, doon po sa scope work, doon sa mga provisions po na ano, kasama po yung yung sa building permits that will be carried out by the winning contractor or the contractor awarded
Saan
contractor.
po? Ang ano po namin, wala po ako nakitang specific item or inclusion in the BOQ na included ang building permit, sir.
Scope of work.
Sir, if I may, sir, under the scope of work in the general provisions, it is provided that a contractor shall be responsible for all laboratory, material testing, building and safety permits, and survey instruments necessary in the project implementation. These expenses shall be incorporated in the contractor's overhead cost and shall not be considered as pay item.
Okay, that is clear enough already, sir. That will be included in the overhead.
Yes po, sir.
Another question, sir, because we will be needing gravel, sand, because we have done projects down in Baler. I think that was 2002. And we were given the permit to quarry. Will CAAP issue a permit to quarry or will assist in the requirement for the quarrying of the gravel and sand?
May we request the end user please to respond? But sir, as far as I know, the CAAP will not issue a permit to carry, permit to quarry, I mean. But Sir Emerson, correct me if I'm...
Yes, Attorney Frank, wala po tayong ano doon. Kumbaga, hindi po tayo i-issue ng ano.
Yes, sir.
Kasi hindi naman hindi po sa atin.
What I'm asking is the endorsement to the provincial, because the provincial government will be the one issuing quarrying permit. So is CAAP to issue an endorsement to the provincial government for the contractor to quarry?
Sir, tungkol doon sa pagkakwari, sir, wala po ano ang doon. Siguro po yung endorsement na you will kayo po yung mag-construct. Pero sa quarrying wala po ang CAAP doon.
Okay, kung wala po, okay, that is so it is the contractor who will initiate kung sakasakali po, yun ang isang pero kailangan po yun sana makakatulong po yun kasi this is a government project and CAAP is a government agency that can substantiate for the request for the quarrying. That's only my point, sir.
Yeah, we take note of your concern, sir. But
can I
just
ask another question, sir?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Is the airport runway being used, will be used during the construction period?
What do you mean being used, sir? Operational?
Yeah, will it be used? Meron pong mga small plane that are flying and will be landing and taking off.
Mga flying school lang naman, sir. Ginagamit po talaga yun. Open po kasi yung Baler natin. Open po yung airport natin sa Baler for general aviation po.
Or will that be scheduled, sir? Or are we supposed to stop the construction during those period?
Sir, the location of the PTB is distant naman po from the runway, so it will not gonna affect, the construction will not in any way be affected by the flight operations in the runway, sir.
Yes, sir. With our experience, sir, meron pong ganun na restriction sa mga airport na nagagawa rin po kasi kaming airport, sir. Yeah, that is one of our concern.
Sir, and during construction naman po, yung yun po, as said ni Atty. Hindi po sa tingin hindi makaka-affect po yung yung operation sa
Yes, sir.
runway natin.
Pwede po nating ilagay sa bulletin po siguro yun, please.
Sir, we do not see the necessity to issue a bid bulletin or to provide necessary provision doon sa documents po natin sa BDocs stating that the construction will not in any way be affected by the operations of the runway or whatever the airport operations has at that time of construction. Kasi malayo naman airside at saka yung sa land side naman po ano po yan, sir. And for sure, the engineering department, our ADMS are ensure that the construction will not in any way be affected.
Sabi niya, kaya po tinatanong to kasi nangyari na sa amin doon sa ibang ginagawa
Meron
namin.
naman po yung pagka na-award na yung project, meron po tayong nasubmit na method of working plan para po at least meron pong mga operations na makaka-affect po during constructions, ma-identify po natin yun.
Okay, sige po at yun lang isa kasi may nangyari na pong ganyan sa amin sa ibang project namin sa airport kaya ako lang na itatanong yun. Yun pong
If I may.
Yung pong source pa na
Yes.
ng electric power at saka water, saan po or hanggang saan po ang limit ng aming construction para doon sa power ng sa entrada po? Yung sa water source po, saan po kaya?
Sir, yung dyan po sa electrical supply, electric supply and water supply, pinag-uusapan po yun, sir, during pre-construction meeting na po. Yun po na-identify po yun.
Ang po concern kasi dyan, that will entail cost also, kaya kami nagtatanong din ng ganon.
Sir, doon sa pre-construction meeting niya, sir, doon na po yung identify. Doon po kayo magbigay ng information kung ano po dapat po doon.
Reconstruction na po yun. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Any other queries or clarification from other bidders?
Attorney, if I may.
Yes, go ahead, Ma'am Vani, please.
Yes, for the concern on the restrictions on the use of the runway, if and when the construction will affect the operations, we usually issue notam.
Thank you.
Another question, sir. Pwede po ba?
Sige po, sir.
Hindi ko po nakita yung para sa CAAP Representative Living Quarters or Office. Wala po sa BOQ natin. So, hindi po included yun.
Sir, meron pong provision for Tempasil?
Opo, para sa intindi ko po, para sa contractors use lang po yun.
Okay, sir. Under SPL 02 temporary facilities, the following provision must be delivered within 7 days upon receipt of the notice to proceed. Staff house, service vehicle. So, All scope of work for the project must be in accordance with the approved plans and specification. Quality types and materials must be approved by the CAAP project in charge. The staff house, sir, is also for the use of CAAP personnel. And also, the service vehicle will be utilized by the CAAP personnel who will be assigned for the project.
Sir, yung furnishing po nun, pati yung aircon.
Ng staff house po, sir?
Opo.
Sir, yan po, dinidiscuss po during the construction meeting po. O ano po yung requirements po.
Sir, that will entail cost. Paano namin i-ano sa costing kung before the construction at saka namin malalaman yung requirements ninyo?
May.
Sir, it is included in the detailed scope of work. It can be seen in the bid documents. The complete bid documents can be downloaded at our field reps, and the plans and drawings can be obtained at our BAC secretariat. We just flashed here the general categories. However, the detailed scope of work, naka-indicate po yun doon kung ano po yung specification ng staff house na ipoprovide po natin.
Okay.
Okay po.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any other queries from our other bidders?
Good morning, sir.
Yes po, sir. Kindly introduce your name, sir, and the company you represent po.
This is Engineer James po of CAAP BAC Corporation.
Good morning, sir. Go ahead po.
Sir. Regarding po sa bidding documents, nag-purchase po kami yesterday, and it so happens, sir, nung review namin, wala pong naka-attach na structural, electrical, and sanitary. So, ang query po namin is makapag-issue po ba kayo nun, sir, para po sa plan use namin?
Sir, give us a minute, sir. We will check now, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you po. Thank you.
Sir, you are asking for the plans, sir, no?
Yes, sir. Kasi po, included yung plan sa bidding docs na pinurchase namin. Nung ni-review po namin, sir, all plans attached are architectural.
Okay. Sige po, sir. We will check, but definitely, sir, it is included in the thumb drive that we will be giving you as part of the plans and drawings po.
Okay, sir. We have, dala rin po namin yung flash drive na in-issue ng BAC yesterday. So, pwede po namin ipa-check sa kanila para po at least makita nila yung content.
Yes po, sir. Please, sir, we will check that, sir, and we will provide the complete plans and drawings, sir, as well as the bid documents necessary for that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Secretariat, please take note. Any other queries pa po? Okay. If wala na po, we just want to remind the bidders that you still have the opportunity or still have the chance to ask further clarifications.
Sir, may another question po from Kabacon.
Yes, sir. Go ahead po.
Yes, sir. Regarding po sa lot acquisition na pagtatayuan ng terminal building natin, ano po kaya ang status nun, sir?
And you, sir, please.
If I may po.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, as per yung sa survey po namin, yung tungkol po dun sa Baler Airport lot acquisition, nagkaroon na po sila na pre-procurement from BAC Bravo September 28. Dalawa ng BAC Bravo to BAC Charlie for pre-procurement po. So, yung yun po yung pinaka-status and the scope of work of the lot acquisition is surveying services and appraisal services.
Okay, sir. Yun lang po. Sige, sir. Thank you po.
Okay. Thank you. Again, meron pa po kayong 10 days before the opening of bids, which is yung opening of bids po natin is October 12. So you still have until October 2 to submit your written request or request for clarification or queries in order for us, for the TWG and the end user to respond to your queries po. So, if wala na pong tanong, maraming salamat po sa ating mga prospective bidders for attending for today's pre-procurement pre-bidding conference for the Baler Airport Development Project. Thank you po.
also, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Secretariat, we can now excuse the bidders. Secretariat, are we cleared na po? Okay, I think we are now cleared. So, do we have other agenda for today? Ito lang naman yung for morning. Let's suspend the proceedings for today and for this morning. We'll continue na lang po this afternoon at 2 p.m. Okay po. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you, attorney.
Thank you, Ma'am Vani, Ma'am Dayan, Sir Ken, Sir Val. Everyone, salamat. See you at 2 p.m.
Thank you po.
Hello.
Sir, papa-sign lang po ulit kasi